Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am so excited to have you here because in the background, you will not be able to see it, but I can see it. There's my suitcase waiting for me. And tomorrow, one of the biggest things that I have been dreaming about and visualizing about is becoming my reality. I am going to move to Greece for the next 2 months. So you can say goodbye to this beautiful background because I'm going to be living right next to the beach, and I am saying goodbye to the winter because yes, winter is beautiful when it's like snowing and Christmas and New Year's, but I am ready for spring. And today I want to talk to you out of my heart a little bit about manifesting your dreams, because what is happening in the next couple of days is truly my manifestations, my visualizations, everything that I have been dreaming about becoming my reality. And there is so much that got into creating this reality for myself that I want to share with you. And I want to give you like an honest look into how it looks like basically to create your dream life and what it means. So if you don't know, my name is Greta. I'm an accountability and empowerment coach, and on this podcast, I talk about all things personal growth, mindfulness, self-love, manifesting your dreams, and becoming the best version of yourself. So if any of these topics sound interesting to you, make sure to follow this podcast, rate it 5 stars if you really enjoy it, and send it to a friend who might need to hear this today. But oh my freaking Lord, I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. This is what I have been dreaming about. Like 1.5-ish years ago, I think I have created a voice note for myself that I was listening to every single morning. And it was basically me describing my perfect day and my perfect life and my vision. And I remember in the background, I put some like wave sounds because I just always dreamed about living next to the beach. And I think it was like a 8-minute recording, and I was talking about how a perfect day looks like, living right in front of the beach, waking up next to my partner, then doing yoga like at the beach, and doing my meditation, and like going for a run with my partner, working on my business, and I don't know, having this beautiful balance in life where I'm working on my business, where I'm enjoying life, where I'm enjoying time with my partner. And this is becoming my reality. And I remember like every time when I closed my eyes and I envisioned this, like I feel like the apartment that I found is like exactly what I was dreaming about. And I feel like honestly, I look now and I became the version of myself that I imagined myself to be. It's honestly, I think that is the biggest part to it, is I feel like I became the version of myself that I imagined myself to be. And that is one of the biggest things of creating your dreams and manifesting your dreams. It's truly about becoming this new version of yourself. First of all, getting clear of how your dreams look like and how your vision looks like. What is the vibe that you're in? Like, what's the energy? What is the feeling? What is it that you dream about? And how do you imagine yourself to be? And I feel like I became that version with time, through a lot of like work and so many things that got into this. But through becoming and trying to become that version like myself, like internally, mentally, the reality just came along. And that is just crazy to me. And I want to remind you about a couple of things right now. First of all, if you have been doubting your manifestations and you really just feel like, okay, they're not becoming reality, what am I doing wrong? If you want to manifest big changes and big shifts into your life, this is going to take time. This is going to take time, and I feel like something that is sometimes not what we want is to have patience, and we want to have it right here, right now. But what I honestly believe is sometimes you are not ready for what you are trying to manifest. What do I mean by that? I think sometimes we have a type of success or type of life in our minds that we imagine ourselves to live in. But with how we are currently and our mindset is currently does not match that reality. Therefore, you are not ready to kind of manifest and live that reality. And it is about you kind of changing yourself, stepping into this different frequency where you are ready for these manifestations to come in. And one thing that I want to say right here is everything happens in the perfect timing. Like you are right now exactly where you need to be. Maybe I think a lot of us, we have often a feeling that we are behind and that we are not there where we want to be, but you are exactly where you need to be right now. And it is about step by step becoming clear on what is the version of myself that I need to become to live that reality. Like, how would that person show up? How would they speak to others? Would they speak to themselves? What boundaries are they setting? Like, how do they show up to the world? And by you stepping into this other frequency, you are creating this reality for yourself. And this is not about faking it or becoming something that you are not. This is everything that you already have within capacity, like the version of yourself that you want to become and the thing that you're dreaming about. Like there's a reason that you're dreaming about these things. And I truly believe that if you are able to dream about that, that is within reach for you. That is within capacity for you. So it is also about recognizing this is not about like faking it. This is about you are like a lot of like your personality like has a lot of variety to it, but this is about you choosing how you want to show up to the world. I feel like there's this misconception that kind of social media is nourishing or telling people that going for your dreams, this is how you get to your dreams, this is how you have the perfect morning routine, reset routine, and this is how you manifest your dreams. It all sounds and looks really romanticized and easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's just flowing. And then you're just sitting down and you're visualizing, and the next day, boom, everything will fall into place, and you met your perfect partner, and you are getting all the money that you need, and you're having all the like. I love that whole romanticizing your life, and I think that makes creating your life so much more beautiful and so much more enjoyable. But I also believe that going towards your dreams and creating these manifestations within your life is going to be hard work. And you're going to question yourself. And for a bit, you will lose the belief within yourself. And then you will try again, and then you will fail again, and then you will try again. But if you are craving big changes into your life and you have like these big dreams, it's going to take time. But it is also not always going to be easy. And I think it is exactly about changing how you show up when it's getting hard. And I think that is one of the biggest game changers, because as I said before in other episodes, like it is easy if like everything, like your circumstances are just perfect. But what if you are having a really bad day? Like, how are you showing up to yourself? And I want you to remember always, like with going towards your dreams, it's not always going to be easy, and that's okay. I think my favorite way to approach my dreams is from two ways. On one hand, you have the action steps. The action steps also can be hard, but what I believe is the harder part is often the mindset. So if you want to manifest your dreams, I feel like with manifestations, what you see online, it is very often just you're getting the feeling that you just have to sit down and close your eyes and dream about your dream life, and then boom, bam, done. That's going to be your life. And you know how much I love visualizations, and I believe they're so freaking powerful. But manifesting your dreams is not about just closing your eyes and just thinking, okay, I am rich. People are coming into my life and they're amazing and everyone loves me. And it is not just about like changing these things within your mind, but this is also then about showing up differently. It is about taking actions differently. So visualize the person that you want to become, and then also get clear on how would they act, how would they show up in the world, and then change the action steps. Like really try to embody this different version of yourself, because it is all within you. Like really try to embody this version of yourself. What I want you to do is I want to challenge you for the next 24 hours. I want to challenge you for the next 24 hours to show up as that version of yourself who already has what you cannot stop dreaming about. I want you to truly show up like them, because I feel like sometimes if you're creating the goal within yourself, okay, from this day forward, I will show up as this version of myself. It's sometimes hard because in a couple of days you are sometimes like slipping and then you're not able to do it and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like it is great sometimes to start with a challenge. So really for 24 hours, really like within the life that you're living right now, try to become that higher version of yourself. Try to think of, okay, how would they act in this situation right now? How would they react? How would they communicate? How would they show up to themselves? How would they react like if they're having period cramps and hurting very much? Because my higher self is not always, I am gonna be disciplined. No, my higher self is recognizing that I need to take care of myself, that I need to show myself love. It is about recognizing when I need to push myself, but also when I need to lay down. And I think one thing that also plays a big role into all of that is learning to regulate your nervous system. It is about learning to feel your feelings. I'm debating if in the future I'm going to make an episode about feeling your feelings, because I think it's like something a lot of people talk about. I also talk about it a lot. And I think it's sometimes like hard to be like tangible and for people to really like recognize what it means to feel your feelings, because I see so many people just stuffing their emotions down there. And if something is making them uncomfortable, let's not feel it. Let's push it down. And I think if I'm being honest, when I was 18, 19, 20, I was like, people called me like really optimistic and always positive. And I think back then, of course, it is also like always whatever you focus on. So what are you focused on in your life, the positive or the negative? But I think there was also a bit of a part of toxic positivity back then in me, where I didn't know how to feel anger. I didn't know how to like feel my feelings. What I just knew is sometimes I would slip up and I would be like mad at myself. And it was just, I don't know, this is just something that we need to learn. But I want to keep today's episode actually quite short. So recognize the person that you want to become and truly learn to embody them. I would love to hear about your higher version, about the world that you want to create for yourself, the dream that you want to manifest, like in the comments down below. And if you would like some help to go towards your dream life and really embodying this new version of yourself and creating this new reality for yourself, taking the action steps and all of that, like this is all I do. Like in my business, this is all I do. I want to help you change your life. Like literally, I want to help you transform your life and see what a freaking amazing person you are. And I want you to use all of your potential. Like I don't want you to regret one day of not taking action and not doing something. And if you want some help with that, I offer a 30-minute free call. You can find all the links down below. And also you can message me, like if you're interested in potentially like getting coached by me. Like I would love to work with you. I do one-on-one coaching, and I have soon 1 or maybe 2 one-on-one coaching spots opening up. So make sure to message me on Instagram at greta.webhofer at greta.webhofer. But thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next week in freaking Greece. P.S. Once I'm uploading this episode, I'm already gonna be in Greece. So if you want to see some behind the scenes and how it is to live my dream life, make sure to follow me there. But thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.